last year I did the I can't remember how many, the some days of Chocomas, which started because Poundland had some chocolate liqueurs in, and I mentioned to somebody going, they've got these cherry ones. And this person went, oh, they'll be delicious, you should get them. And I did, and they were revolting. And then I got the other ones that Poundland had. And it's still the only time I've had Prosecco is involved in a Poundland chocolate. But anyway, I did the some days of Chocomas, and that was just a thing I thought I'd do. This year, and this is where I'm going to sound even more mad. This year, I thought, I can't find a Star Wars chocolate advent calendar to go with my Lego advent calendar video. Well, videos, all 24 of them. That I've got to do 24 openings in 24 days. 48, because I've involved Harry Potter this year. But I couldn't find a Star Wars one to go with, and I thought, well, okay, sod it, there will be no chocolate. And as it turns out, there's jam. So I'm doing Lego Jam Lego. And then I just happened to be meandering and I saw this leap out at me. I mean, it did. It actually leapt out at me. Big red lightsaber and everything. Star Wars Milk Chocolate Calendar, 24 festive milk chocolate shapes. I am your father's Sithmas. I can't even do the pun correctly. It's that terrible. I refuse to. Just wondering, no, my Vader mask isn't here. I'll try to find that for later videos. Not that I have a Vader mask. Spoilers, I have a Vader mask. Yeah, so I saw that. And then I thought, well, I'm not going to do just one, like the one Chocomas Advent. No, this is a Chocomas Advent. I want variety. So, I have that. I have the Porsche ones. These should be the best every day. I don't think they're going to be, but they should be. Then I thought, we have the villain, so now we have to have the heroes. And then I thought, dear fuck, I should stop doing these puns. So it's new, 24 days of interactive, let's see if I can get the camera. 24 days of interactive challenges. Oh, it wants an app. Well, that's not happening on day one, because I didn't even know that was a thing. Then there is the Quality Street. Not the mediocre street, not the crappy street, but the quality street, where all the quality chocolates live, and then get slaughtered by the chocolate eaters of hell. And then, just to wrap up, Aero Bliss. What the hell is Aero Bliss? I don't know, but the box is pretty, so I had to go with it. And as the box is pretty, and I had to go with it, that's the first one I'm going to open. And really, this is, as you may have guessed, an excuse for me to just eat a lot of chocolate every day and not feel guilty about it. Eating less chocolate if I can't find door number one. There is door number one. What's behind the door? Just says Aero Bliss. It's not particularly exciting. Right, you know what, I'm going to get them all out of their boxes first, and then, not all 120 or whatever chocolates. No, I think one of these has got a bonus extra one. I'm going to get each individual one of day one out. What's behind the door? Just a Quality Street symbol. At least it's not blank like Cadbury's sometimes do. I have complained in the past, of course I've got a Cadbury's one, but this is going to have an interactive challenge that I'm going to say no to. Door number one. And what's today's hero? It's Whisperman. Has the superpower of just bringing silence to any scenario. Not always useful. So we have the Whisper and we have a scan thing. Can you scan that from your device if you're watching this? Because I can't be bothered. And I'm sure it's not unique to me anyway. Then we have Thorntons Continental chocolates. What makes them continental? Do they come from the continent? Are they a continent? It's a very small continent. It's been separated into many pieces in a box. Is this the result of a chocolate earthquake? Door number one. Door number one. What's behind door number one? Oh, it kind of tells me what it is. Well, not kind of. It actually does tell me what it is. That almost takes the surprise away. In fact, although I've seen that this one says apricot Danish, so I know I can expect apricot in Danish form, I'm going to try with subsequent ones to not read that and guess what the hell it is I'm eating. And then the final one, I am having 5 chocolates a day. That is not excessive until you realise that I'm doing this every day for 24 days. And door number one of I am your father Sismus. No! Door number one does not exist. No, door number one does exist. Dough number one isn't that the rebellion symbol? Evil Empire, Rebellion. That is the Rebellion symbol, isn't it? I should know that. I pretend to like Star Wars. I used to like Star Wars, and then The Last Jedi happened. And it's just a Vader head. At least it's not blank. Right, and what's the chocolate? How terrifyingly intergalactic is the chocolate? It's the severed foot of a snowtrooper. Yeah, yum. I'm gonna have the worst first. I'm assuming this is the worst. It usually is. Gonna have the worst first. I've seen what the quality treat is. Oh, I never enjoy these. Why do I do this to myself? Well, this year, because I can then do that. Oh, you can't see this. Because I can then do that, 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 and that. In no particular order. Or maybe there will be an order. No, I'm going to go for the Thorntons next. This apparently is an apricot Danish. I'm not going to describe the one I've just had because it tastes like cheap, nasty advent calendar chocolate. Oh, with a slight bit of toenail fluff. Nice one. And I'm not big on fruit in chocolate. There's kind of fruit in chocolate. Oh dear God. I've said I don't like fruit in chocolate. I may be a convert. Ooh. Oh, can I just have 5 boxes with these in for every day? Oh. I should be trying to describe this in possibly some witty or satirical way. And I can't, because it's just good. I'm just enjoying that too much. I know you don't come here to hear me enjoy things, but oh, that's good. Anyway, right, this is going to be one of those Quality Street caramel cups. Quality Street, I always like the idea of, but they when they put them in the tins, each chocolate seems to sort of sweat into the next one, and you just end up with a chocolate that tastes of 1,000 things in a combination that should never be put together and then put in your mouth. But I can still taste the apricot one. Oh no, now I'm getting this. Yeah. Cheap gooey caramel covered in average quality chocolate. I'm going to sneak a sip of Krabby's to cleanse my palate for the last day. Right, I think for this one I have to make a really obvious joke, and so that's what I'm doing. Now if you see, this is really quite a small whisper bar, so I've already made this whisper too long. I can't go any further with that joke, but I will continue. And now, that's actually quite nice. But I don't think I'm eating it as quietly as I'm supposed to. Yep, I approve of the whisper. The whisper's quite nice. Very sugary. All of these are incredibly unhealthy for you. That's why I said, haha, this, my excuse is, I'm just doing it on camera. And lastly is the Aero, whatever the hell this one is. It's written on the box, isn't it? It's the one in the dark wrapper, it's just milk chocolate. So I guess what? If Whisper is kind of the Cadbury's Aero, then this is the Aero's Aero. And no, it's got gloop in it. That had an element of filling, not just Aero. Maybe those are all Aero truffles. At which point, they're not what I would call Aero. But now, while that might not be what I call Aero, that's quite edible. However, because I've been enjoying this for far too long and should stop now. You know, it's a real shock for me. This is a genuine first in a lifetime type thing. I don't mind chocolate orange, as in, you know, actual chocolate orange, like Terry style. I cannot stand orange creams, and I know I'm going to have to face those at some point in the next couple of weeks. I cannot stand orange creams. I cannot stand strawberry creams. You start putting actual fruit gloop into chocolate and it's revolting and makes me want to break my no vomit rule. But that apricot one, well, honestly, I think I've got a new favourite chocolate, and it is Thornton's Apricot Danish.